Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, communication meeting and award function organized in OBBP department. Megha Mallar, an evening of dance and music heralding the monsoon organized by Rourkela Steel Plant. And program on safety training for mobile equipment operator held. Now the news in details. A general manager's communication meeting and an award function were organized at ore bedding and blending plant on 13th June. Mr. A. Mishra, GM OBBP, presided over the function. Sectional heads, senior officers, unit personnel representative and employees of the department attended the meeting. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Mishra commended everyone for their performance in recent months and exhorted everyone to unite and work as a team for improving the production and performance of the department. In the meeting, issues pertaining to production, safety, welfare and cost control measures were discussed. Achievements of the previous months and targets for the coming month were also spelled out. During the event, Mr. Mishra also presented the Employee of the Month award to Mr. Sagar Mohanty and Mr. J.K. Samal, the SOSTs of OBBP for the month of March and April respectively. Mr. Mohanty was awarded for his contribution in the improvement of coke crushing index of OBBP Phase 2, which helped in improving the quality of base mix of Phase 2. Mr. Samal was recognized for the initiatives he took for improving the quality of base mix stacking of Phase 3 and consistency of base mix supply to Sinter Plant 2 and 3. Mr. S.C. Mohanty, AGM OBBP and Ms. Richa Sudhiram, Junior Manager Personnel, coordinated the program. Megha Mallar, an evening of dance and music heralding the monsoons, was organized at the Civic Center by Rourkela Steel Plant on 14th June to mark the popular festival Raja Utsav. Mr. P.K. Pradhan, EDP&A, inaugurated its celebrations by lighting the ceremonial lamp. Mr. Subhendra Das, ED Works, Mrs. Minakshi Pradhan, Mrs. Runa Das, both Vice Presidents of Deepika Mahila Sangati, senior officers of the plant with their spouses, members of several socio-cultural organizations and many culture enthusiasts were present on the occasion. Addressing the gathering, Mr. Pradhan reiterated RSP's commitment towards the promotion of art and culture. He said RSP's cultural calendar keeps one and all connected to the rich cultural heritage of Odisha. Speaking about the significance of the Raja festival, Mr. Pradhan exhorted everyone to preserve the great heritage and tradition of Odisha. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Das said, Megha Mallar 2018 is not just the celebration of the onset of the monsoons and Raja festival, but also a celebration for entire SAIL fraternity because of the dedication of Bhilai Steel Plant's new blast furnace to the nation by the Honorable Prime Minister. The spellbinding dance recitals presented by Ispat Kala Parishad, Nrutya Maduram, Music Circle, Sur Tal, Azad Dance Group and Tribhangi Kala Parishad beautifully showcase the various nuances of the festival. The fun and festivities, games and merrymaking associated with Raja festival and the joy at the onset of the monsoons after the harsh summer were splendidly depicted through the beautifully choreographed dances. Earlier, Mr. N.K. Samantrai, GM Town Administration, welcomed the gathering. Mr. Hiralal Mahapatra, DGM PH and SW, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Mr. Saroj Kabi of Transport Department of RSP along with Ms. Manashwini Das anchored the show. A one-day program on safety training for mobile equipment operator was held at HRD Center on 14th June. In all, 23 participants attended the program. The main objective of the program was to acquaint the participants with the checklist and standard operating practices related to operation of mobile equipments, safety standard for transportation in steel industry and the statutory rules and regulations related to mobile equipment. Case studies with respect to accidents related to mobile equipment at SAIL and RSP were also discussed. The sessions were conducted by Mr. N.R. Dwivedi, DGM Transport, and Mr. Sunil Biswal, Safety Inspector, along with experts from FMM department, namely Mr. V.K. Raul, AGM, Mr. A. Parida, Senior Manager, Mr. A. Upadhyay, Manager, and Mr. P.K. Behra, Assistant Manager. The program was coordinated by Mr. H. Pati, DGM HRD, with the support of Mr. N. Behra, Senior Instructor. And with this, we have come to the end of today's news bulletin. Namaskar.